A lawsuit against the city of Tulsa and the mayor, accusing him of holding illegal meetings, and it all surrounds the Improve Our Tulsa vote that just happened last night.
Yeah, it did. Fox 23 investigative reporter Jana Clark looks into how this lawsuit is hoping to put a stop to what you voted in favor of. It's a Fox 23 investigation.
This lawsuit was just filed on Friday, just a few days before the Improve Our Tulsa vote on Tuesday. But the attorney who filed it says it can still make an impact. City Councilor Grant Miller says this is the text message reminder he got about a meeting back in March. He says Mayor G.T. Bynum wanted him and other councilors to meet with him in his office.
3 councilors at a time went up there, and we spoke with him in small groups.
Why 3 councilors at a time?
If we have a quorum, then there has to be an open meeting, so it's a way to get around having to post an agenda and have an open meeting. Instead, they can go around that process by just keeping the groups small.
In that small group meeting, what was said?
Just kind of taking a temperature on whether or not we should go forward with a IoT package.
IoT stands for Improve Our Tulsa. It's an $814 million tax extension. The Tulsa voters gave their stamp of approval on Tuesday. Holding those meetings back in March could potentially now put a snag in the city's plans.
Doesn't that violate the Open Meetings Act as well by doing small groups?
There's a good argument to be made that it does.
That's an argument Tulsa attorney Ronald Durbin plans to make. He represents the group Justice for All Legal Defense, who filed this lawsuit on August 4th. It's against the city of Tulsa and Mayor G.T. Bynum. It points to those pre-planned meetings. Durbin calls them serial meetings.
Now we've got all 9 city councilors gone through this. We can decide what's going to be done outside of a meeting, all for the purposes of avoiding the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act. That's a serial meeting. It's a series of meetings designed to not talk about the stuff during the public city council meetings.
Is it legal or illegal?
It's illegal. Absolutely illegal. So the Oklahoma Supreme Court has declared so many times that serial meetings designed to get around the Open Meetings Act are a violation of the Open Meetings Act.
And if it's illegal, why are they doing it?
Because they get away with it. That's the problem. Government doesn't hold itself accountable until somebody steps up and tries to hold them accountable, and we did.
The lawsuit says key discussions were held in small, private, non-public meetings where Mayor Bynum met with small groups of city council members to push his agenda away from public scrutiny. It goes on to say the effect of the strategy ultimately kept everyone in the dark about the process of putting Improve Our Tulsa on the ballot and reduced any possible opposition. The lawsuit calls for an emergency injunction and asks to stop the vote. Of course, that's not possible now. Tulsans voted by more than 60% for the Improve Our Tulsa package. So now what is possible? I asked Durbin that follow-up question. He texted this: it can be invalidated. I asked the mayor's office if Mayor G.T. Bynum would do an interview about this. They said no, that he cannot talk about pending litigation. But Mayor Bynum did say this after the Improve Our Tulsa vote.
There are a lot of good Tulsans who love our city who didn't vote for this today. And it's important to me as a mayor that we win their confidence by showing them the work that this program is going to do as it's implemented over the next 4 years, so that the next time one of these come up, they can go and vote yes with confidence.
They do all these behind the scenes things so they can go out in the public and say whatever it is that they want to say, and behind the scenes they can say whatever they want to. We need accountability. We need transparency. Somebody's got to stand up and say no more.
The Improve Our Tulsa plan keeps taxes as is and will take over the current tax in 2025. I'll keep an eye on this lawsuit and I'll let you know what happens. Covering news that matters, Jana Clark, Fox 23 News.
And that lawsuit is public record. If you want to read it, we did attach it to this story on fox23.com.
Do you have a tip or issue that you think Jana Clark should investigate? Let us know. Email fox23investigates@fox23.com or call 918-388-5354 or search Fox 23 Jana Clark on Facebook.